Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to Costco, and I'm going to bring y'all along with us to see a little bit of inside, some of the prices, and what we wind up bringing home. Y'all come on, and let's get started.
We got some problem.
Now, when you go to Costco, you cannot leave there without getting one of the $4.99 rotisserie chickens. We got a big bag of potatoes to take camping with us. We got a big bag of onions. We got a lazy dog. Okay, the first thing we picked up when we were going in were these big kitchen towels. You get 8 of them, and they're the big 45 by 71s, and I believe they'll make a great kitchen towel. They've got them in Christmas patterns, or either I just went with the brown ones because that way I can use them even when it's not quite just Christmas. The other ones are red and green. And then we got some walnuts. We've got these new little Reese peanut butter cups. They say they're 2 grams of sugar, dark chocolate, and we've already tried them on the way home. They're good. And we got us some of these Zip Fizz. I used to have these and do them a long time ago, and I hadn't had none in probably a year or longer. So we got another box of those. You just put them in a bottle of water, or even like your Yeti cup full with ice, and add your water to it. It makes a great little drink to have, and it's full of vitamins and all different things you need. So if you're looking for a little drink to make that's healthy for you, and it might give you a little bit of energy with all these things it has in it, try out these Zip Fizz. They're on sale right now for $23.99. We got some cashews. We got avocado oil, some olive oil, some bacon crumbles. We got a box of these peanuts, and these are only $7, so that's a great deal at Costco if you're looking for peanuts. And we got some pistachios. We got this salsa, and now it's organic. It's medium, and we've never tried it before, but we thought since it was organic and it's one that is low in sugar, we're going to give it a try and see if it's any good. Now, this is the dressing that we got one time before TJ got for us. They've got it back in, so if y'all like this, you better run and get you some at Costco. We got this white sauce. I usually make it homemade, but sometimes when you get home from work, you just need a quick way to cook dinner. We got another bottle of olive oil. We got this apple cider vinegar, and it's organic, and it's the real good kind. I got these because the holidays are coming up, and I love using these on casseroles. We got some Brussels sprouts. They are organic also. We got a case of mushrooms, some pink salt, some of the avocado mayonnaise, some black pepper. We went with this kind of teriyaki seasoning we're going to try and see if it's any good. Another mayonnaise. And this is the marinara sauce we like to use because it's also low in sugar. I got 2 different kinds of berries. These are on sale right now. You can get the raspberries for $3.79. We got these guacamole little cups because when you buy the avocados, which I did get some of those too, but they go bad so fast. These you can keep in the fridge and they don't go bad. I went with this kind of coffee creamer. We're going to give it a try. They only had 2 to pick from. It was this or Starbucks. So we went with this one. We've got these young chickens. And look, they're only 99 cents a pound. So if y'all are wanting some whole chickens to do any kind of cooking or recipes with, y'all need to go to Costco and check that out. It's hard to find them now for 99 cents a pound. We went with a pack of their drumsticks. You get 6 packs. And it's on sale also for 99 cents a pound. The drumsticks at Costco. We got us a pack of the chicken thighs. And now they're $2.99 a pound. And they're boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So that's still cheaper than you can come out by going to your regular grocery store. Now, one of the things that we picked up at Costco are pomegranates. Pomegranates are hard to find. You can only get them like once a year, and they have so many good benefits for you. They have a lot of different vitamins that you need. They are so good for you in a lot of different things that you can use to cook with pomegranates. You can make pomegranate juice, you can cook a few recipes with pomegranates, or you can just eat them. So today, we're going to be freezing the ones we got, some of them at Costco. Okay, you're going to need a cutting board and a good sharp knife. We're going to be using this to cut up our pomegranates. I'm going to show you the way that Travis showed me how to cut it up. So today we're going to cut off the top and then around the edges, and then we're going to put them in a bowl of water. We're just going to take our knife and we're going to cut off this little top part. And you'll have a few inside there. And now we're just going to take, and where you see where that little piece of skin is inside, we're going to cut around it and down the sides on each piece. And sometimes you have to look hard because that little piece right there is hard to find. And when you do this, you need to make sure you don't have like a white shirt on, because I think this stuff right here would stain your clothes. And now we're just going to take our pomegranate and put it down in the water and tear our little spots open that we cut, and just sort of take our hands and work our seeds out. And that way, any of the juice you're getting out will go in your water and not all over the place if you try to pick them out without the water. Now you can do it that way, but we found that this way is a lot more easier. And just work your berries, seeds, whatever you want to call these little gems. They're very good for you. So if you're thinking about pomegranates, look it up at all the good benefits and see how they just fall down in the water as you start trying to just tear that little skin off. When you have them in the water, it helps a lot. and you don't make such a mess. So the water trick helps to get these apart. And you don't have them flying all over the kitchen. When you break them out with not the water trick, you usually have a couple that go flying. See how easy? Now we're just going to take and get most of this out, the big pieces. That we can get with our hands. We've got to do our top part now because there's just a few inside there, and you don't want to leave none of these behind, because these little things are expensive. Because right now, grocery prices are crazy high. And now I'm just going to take a strainer and we're going to get all the little bitty tiny pieces out. Just while they're floating, just fish them out of there. Now once you get all the little pieces of the skin floating out, then you have just your pomegranate seeds. So now we're going to take these and lay them out on a paper towel and let them dry. Okay, we're just going to take our little strainer and we're going to try to get as much of that water off as we can. And then I'm just going to place them on this paper towel. And if you find any little pieces of skin while you're doing this part, just pick them off. Okay, now we're going to let these sit here and dry because we've got a lot more to work on. Okay, these are pretty much dried, so now we're going to place them on this tray without our paper towel up under them. We've got a few more to go, and then we're going to put this in the freezer. Okay, now right there is only 2 of my pomegranates. So we're gonna go place these in the freezer. We're gonna let them freeze, and then I'll show you what you do next. Now, just like anything, if you see any that are sort of going bad, just go through them and make sure you look them real good and pick the bad ones out. Just like you do pinto beans. Make sure you don't have any bad ones in there. Now let's put them in the freezer. Okay, they've been in the freezer now for about 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put them in freezer bags and store them. And I'm gonna put the amount of 1 pomegranate in each bag. Up underneath, some of them are still a little wet, but not bad. So that right there is the amount you would get out of 1 pomegranate. So we're gonna get all these bagged up and freeze them. And when you get ready to eat them, just take them out and unthaw them. Now I'm just going to try to lay them flat so I can freeze them flat in the freezer and get most of that air out of them. And we're going to lay them in the freezer just like this. We got one more tray that's not quite ready to put in a bag yet. But now these are going in the freezer. And we can have pomegranates throughout the year. Right here we have diced up onions and our sweet peppers. We're going to freeze them so we'll have them throughout the year. And maybe we can get them now before the prices go up. At Costco, we got 6 in a pack of these sweet bell peppers for $5.28. And the onions were like $3.98 for 4 pounds. So that is the way to do it when you're wanting to fill your freezer. You can dice them up, freeze them, and have them whenever you're wanting to add them just to a recipe. We also stocked our freezer with bacon bits. We bought the big bag of bacon bits and then divided it. We're freezing this pack. And I also already froze some of our canned mushrooms. I like to open them up and freeze some. A few in cans if we want to take them somewhere, like to our campground pizza party. And I also froze a few. We're stocking the freezer, prepping for our staples that we need to put up in our freezer. Okay, y'all, I hope you like our video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.